Caught in a storm of feelings, your character feels deep regret about their past choices and how they've hurt you. While thinking deeply, they see a hard truth: they didn't take you seriously when it really mattered. Looking back at the beginning of your relationship, they admit they weren't loyal because they were struggling inside. They couldn't let themselves get close to anyone, and without knowing it, they put up walls that stopped a real connection from forming. But now, after some soul searching, they have changed a lot. They promise to stay true to you, no matter what, whether you're far apart, not in touch, or facing other challenges. Their promise to you is strong and firm. Even though they tried to ignore these strong feelings, they only felt better when they faced their own mistakes. Now, they understand the hurt they might have caused you and feel the weight of their actions. Your character really wants to fix the mistakes they've made. They are hopeful about spending good times with you again, and are now focused on making your relationship feel safe and loved. They want to prove their love through actions that matter, not just words. They wish for a deep talk that mixes romance with serious plans for the future. This time is important for them to think about their old ways. They used to hold on to their ideas tightly, but now they understand how much kindness and listening can change things, especially from what they've learned being with you. The way back to you isn't clear, but they're determined to make it work. The quiet between you is too much for them, reminding them of the strong connection they missed so much. They now see the difference between what they thought was true and the real love and loyalty you've shown. This realization makes them feel lonely and guilty as they face their mistakes and try to understand everything you've been through together. They feel very sorry for their past actions, almost as if they're in pain. It seems like everything around them is pushing them to face these hard truths, just like you had to before. Once they turned away, but now, with each moment, they feel a stronger need to make things right. Driven by a deep wish to fix their mistakes, they are troubled by the fact they hid their true feelings from you. This lie weighs heavy on their heart. Yet, in all this confusion, a small hope still shines, a hope for a chance to say sorry and make up. They deeply want to fix the broken parts of your relationship, driven by a fresh understanding. Facing their own mix of feelings, they believe that love can heal even the deepest hurts. In asking for your forgiveness, they show their true selves, hoping for a chance to put back together what was lost. This path is not just about saying sorry, it's about showing how strong love can be. My dear, if you think that our connection is completely broken and we can't get back what we once had, let me show you that's not true. It might seem that way, but it's like confusing a cloud that passes by with the whole sky. Despite the tough times, our connection is still strong and true. I can't cut the ties that link my heart to yours. Every time I try to move on without you, it just shows me more how much I need you. You're the missing piece that completes my life. Without you, my world would be dull and empty without you near. I fear falling back into loneliness and sadness. Looking back, I realize I let my youth and other people's thoughts change how I saw us. But deep inside, I've always known the truth. You are my true love, my constant friend. I'm tired of looking for approval from others. I want us to share our love openly. Even when you seem uninterested, I can feel your quiet hope for us to get back together. Deep down, you wish for us to reunite just as much as I do. I get why you're upset and angry, but your love moves me. It stays strong, even though I'm not perfect. I've never met anyone else who can love me so completely, who faces hard times with such kindness and grace. You truly are a light in the darkness, showing the good in the world. I'm so grateful for you. You filled my days with laughter and joy, making every day special just by being around. You're my lucky charm, bringing happiness and success in a world that's often uncertain and chaotic. Despite all the distractions, my heart belongs only to you, holding its deepest feelings just for you. You've sparked a fire in me, fueled by your sincere feelings and deep love. I cherish you more than ever now, with a love that beats time and distance. Amid all this deep feeling, there's a real ache from being apart both in body and heart. The quiet around me makes me feel lost, yearning for your hug and the soothing sound of your voice. On this rough road, the tough times have helped me see things clearly, especially about those who might not wish us well. But I'm keeping a careful watch to keep our love safe from any negativity. My love for you has no limits, it breaks through all barriers. Together, we're going to face these challenges and become even stronger. Our love is proof of how strong the human spirit can be, a shining light of hope in these shaky times. As we've navigated our relationship, there have been times of doubt. It seemed like you were keeping your options open, unsure about diving deep into what we share. But as time has gone on and we've been apart, things have started to become clearer. That little light of hope has started to shine brighter. Through the pain of being apart, you started to see a future that could be really fulfilling for us. Despite any past hurts, the pull to be together is undeniable, growing stronger each day. It's like they've spotted a light of hope in the dark, a picture of happiness and togetherness they want to hold on to. But even as they see things more clearly now, they understand how their past hesitation and silence might have made you tired and frustrated. They feel your need for real proof of commitment, and they know the pain they might have caused you without meaning to. They want you to know they're trying hard to change. They're facing the challenges they used to avoid, and every step they take shows how much they want a future together with you. From a distance, they admire you, filled with a sense of longing. They see how you've become more independent, building a life that's uniquely yours. They're impressed by your financial stability and strength. It's like watching you transform, which only makes them admire you more. But with all this admiration, they really miss you. They're caught between staying in their comfort zone and the excitement of imagining a life together with you. The pull towards you is so strong, it feels like a force ready to break down the walls they've built around their heart. They know they're at a major turning point, facing a decision that could totally change their life. They're ready to drop their old, stuck ways and grab hold of a future with you. Sharing this feels risky. It's them being completely open about their feelings, as they try to move past old fears and step into bravery. Your partner is changing, they're growing, learning, and starting to welcome the love that you offer. As they face this big decision, they really hope you'll be there to help guide them, to join them in creating a future filled with love, joy, and endless possibilities. The silence between them feels heavy, each moment dragging on forever as they wrestle with not knowing what to do next. They're unsure about the right time to reach out, worried if you'll even answer their texts or calls. The thought of waiting for a reply, their heart pounding with worry if you don't respond, is really tough. They understand they need to be ready before they come to you. They want to show you the best of themselves, filled with the love and warmth they feel. Looking back, they realize how immature they were before, and they feel embarrassed about some of their past actions. They feel a deep heaviness as they think about those times. When I acted on impulse instead of thinking, I made choices I now regret. I was immature, letting my feelings lead me astray. I'm embarrassed by some things I said and did to you, actions that seem so out of character now compared to who I want to be. Sometimes I worry you might be losing interest, even though deep down I know you well. But those nagging doubts in the back of my mind are hard to shake off. I have to keep reminding myself of the strong bond we share, a bond I truly believe in. I know your thoughts aren't wandering. I know the depth of our connection and the special moments that define us. Even though I'm sure of this, I still get insecure, afraid of losing what we have. I often find myself trapped in loops of longing and doubt, feeling not good enough in many ways. No one else affects me like you do. The idea of a life without you is unthinkable. You're constantly on my mind. I try to distract myself, but you're always there, subtly present in every moment. I can't find peace without you. Our lives seem meant to be together, like they're tied by fate. When you're not here, the world looks less bright, sounds seem farther away. I want to end this silence between us, but I'm not sure if it's the right time. What if my words don't come out right? What if they're misunderstood? This uncertainty troubles me in quiet times, but one thing is very clear: my love for you is strong and true. It keeps burning inside me and never gets weaker. I'm trying to be the best I can be for you, to show my feelings through what I do and what I say. So, I'm waiting for a sign, a little spark that tells me it's safe to reach out. In the meantime, I hold on to our memories, those times we laughed and shared close moments. This silence is heavy, but I believe I'll find the courage to break it when it's the right time, to fully share my heart with you. Until then, I carry this love, knowing it's all meant for you. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20.